Em and Dan. A couple of months ago we moved from the UK to Australia. When we first arrived, we started with a few months of travelling just to see this country. We've never been to Australia before, and to choose where to settle down.
So we're going to share our journey of finding a property to rent and live in. So
Live in, I hope we're going to live in it.
yeah, we're going to take you along.
So a bit of background information about us.
We are homeless, we are jobless, and we're lovable.
That's not what I was going to say, but all correct. So in the UK we have never rented, so we've never rented before apart from when we were both at university. We bought a property in the UK which we sold to enable us to come to Australia. So we are quite new to the renting game. However, we've had friends that have rented in the UK, so we sort of knew the process of renting, and also I guess the buying process is quite similar. But now we've come out here and it seems to be very different.
It does.
So the process over here that we've experienced is we find a property online and we then had to inquire to basically view it. It was for an inspection. In the UK you get to view the properties on your own, so you just arrange it with the estate agent, you'd go round on your own. Over here all we've been invited to is open events. I think that's what they're called, viewings, open viewings.
Open inspections, like
yeah.
sort of thing.
So it's not just you, it's actually however many people want to see that place turn up. You sort of see who you're in competition with, whereas I think in the UK, because you inquire and they see if you're sort of suitable, you don't see those people, you don't see who else you're against. So yeah, that was a bit different for us. And yeah, today we did actually go and view our first property.
We did.
That we got information about the open inspection for. We turned up, there was us and 6 other applicants there. So we felt like that was quite a few to be there, because you can apply online without seeing the property. So there is an option to sort of apply and for the property, but if you got it, you would have it on a not seen basis. So we wouldn't do that. We'd want to see the property first.
For instance, the property we saw today was not actually the property that they photographed and advertised. It was totally different.
On the website.
So yeah, we were. I was surprised by that. It's a nice property, but saying there's seven people interested seems a lot when it's sort of just a 1-bed flat.
Yeah, so we're just looking at a 1-bed apartment to start us off. We definitely would like something bigger in the future, but like Dan said at the beginning, we currently don't have jobs, so we're starting off realistic, and also we have a wedding to save and pay for, so that's a big thing for us. But we're quite happy, we like being in each other's space, so a 1-bed apartment does work well for us. But yeah, so we went to this viewing. It was very quick, so we were given that it was going to be a 10-minute viewing. We all went up and you just sort of get free rein, so you just get to walk around and look round at it. Whereas in the UK you would get shown around, you'd sort of point stuff out to you, they would say oh you get this or you don't, whereas like we had already had the information that, for example, with this property the whites goods are included, but you could have forgotten, I guess, because you applied for quite a few.
Yeah, and I mean you can ask them questions still, so I think that sort of covers that.
But they just don't directly show you around, you just sort of wander around.
I guess where it's a group setting, they can't take everyone round, so it's just sort of, you have a look round and you ask if you want any questions.
Once you've gone to an inspection here, you then can apply for the property. In order to apply, you have to complete quite a long and detailed application form sort of thing. It's got about 10 different sections in it, and it is long. You have to put your documents in. So it's more, I think in the UK you actually go in and do that in person, as far as I'm aware. That's what we did when we bought. We went into the office and they photocopied our IDs and everything.
Yeah.
But whereas here you have to upload them yourself. We also had to give all our references, which I know is normal, but most of our references are UK based, so that's interesting. Yeah, so we had to fill this out, and you could do it before. So I actually started it for us before, so it took a while to do the first one. You have to write a few paragraphs about yourself and why you want the property. And then, because there's two of us, once we viewed the property and we went to apply, the other person had to complete the same long form. So we've actually done it twice. And we're hoping that it's saved so that the next property we view, we can just submit and not have to write it all out again. I would assume it's the same information as you would need to give to rent anywhere in the world. But it was just a weird way of doing it. We are based in Western Australia, so that is where we have chosen to settle. And I do have friends in different parts of Australia, one of which has recently rented as well near Sydney. And their process was very different. They just walked into the apartment, they hadn't done any paperwork, and they said, "Yep, we want it," and they just got it like that. So they viewed it on their own, they walked in, they said they wanted it, and yeah, they got it. So very different. So I don't know if it's different in each state. I don't know
if different agents do it differently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But all the properties we have, all the properties we have been interested in, we have got to do it this process. So I'm not sure. Maybe it is a state thing. But yeah, it's very interesting, especially if you're coming from a different country and it's not done this way. It is a very competitive market over here. So we've been told, but also we can see the houses are coming off quite quick offline, and also obviously there is more than a couple of people viewing the properties. So it's very interesting. But first property viewed.
Yeah. So we don't know if we've been accepted for that one. So we might update this with some more information if we go on some more property viewings. But if not, know that we were very lucky and we got the first one.
Yeah. That would be very lucky for us.
So yeah, we might pop back. Well, we might have another bit to this.
But we also might not.
Yeah. So
we'll see.
Yeah. You tell us. Did we get it? Did we get the first one? Or
take your guesses.
I don't think we did. So I'm sure we'll be on another view and tell you all about that. So,
always positive, So today we're viewing 7 different apartments / houses. Yeah, we're due to. We've just gone to the first one, and honestly, I cannot explain how many people are there. It was, if we count heads, like near 100.
Yeah,
viewing
insane.
this 2-bed apartment
up on the 17th floor. So
everyone was like bundling into lifts. It was
ridiculous.
It was crazy.
Absolutely
the market
ridiculous.
at the moment is just unbelievable, isn't it? Like, there's just so much demand, and and obviously people are going in offering higher price than what it's advertised at. So you kind of get the impression you've got to offer more to be in a running with it, but equally you don't want to go too high, if you know what I mean. It's very difficult, but there was so many people there, so it's like 1 in 100 chance of getting that one.
Literally.
And it was more on the top end of our budget, that one as well, so we can't even offer a lot more. So that one's probably a no-go. And then
that's made us late for the second one, isn't it?
Yeah,
we
we've
can't go
missed
to that
the
one now.
second one.
Which was like going to be, that one was like top of our budget, so it was going to be out of our budget by the time we...
Yeah, and that one was with
over.
a private seller, is that what it's called? A private seller. So I had to contact the owner directly about coming to view it, to the open viewing, whatever
Inspection.
what are they called? Inspection, yeah. And when she messaged me back, she said, just let you know, like, I've got a lot of interest, so people are offering me a lot more money, so I'm asking everyone to put forward their best price. And I was like, if she's saying that already before the viewing's even begun, then like she's obviously been offered quite a bit more money.
That might have been just a tactic, but still, like, she's probably been offered quite a bit from what we've sort of seen already.
So we're having a fun day of just driving back and forth across the city. All the ones today are in and around the city.
Yeah, like more a lot more central than we've looked before.
We viewed 2 more before this. One we didn't get, and one we haven't heard back from. So the first one, I think that's when we last filmed, wasn't it? The first one we viewed, we didn't get.
We were going to view another one, and then the car broke down
on the way.
The car's fine now.
So that's all right. That one worked out okay. And then we went and saw a third one, which we got through like the first stage sort of things, but we just haven't heard back.
It's with the owner.
The decision's with the owner, so we haven't heard back from that one.
But so we just sent an email bumping up our highest price to see if
after going to this one, because when we went to view that one, I think it was only us and like 6 others, and then we turned up to this one, and where there was like 100, we were like, oh, we should bump our price up on the other one.
We thought like 6-7 people were a lot from the first one. We were like filming the first bit, like, oh, there were so many people, never seen so many. Bloody come here, and there's like literally queuing out the door, can't even fit in the lobby of the building. And
funnily enough, the other one that we're still waiting to hear back from, and the first one we viewed, are in an area we would prefer as well. We won't say what area yet, just in case, but we would prefer to be out of the city, and this place was out of the city.
We're sort of just casting the net a bit wider now to see if there's anything else we can get that is nice, but maybe not exactly where we want it to be.
I mean, we've been in Perth for a month now, so we've been staying with our friends for a month, which we're very, very lucky and grateful for, but they always have their own little family. Like, we don't want to overstay, we want to move out, and so
we need to not be a burden.
We don't want to be burdens, but we're trying so hard. It is just really hard. So
hard.
We've got more viewings booked in next week, but today's just, we've got quite a lot back to back, and then next week we've got a few spread out, so hopefully it'll be fine. But it's hard to start work.
All the viewings are like all the viewings are like during the day most of the time. So this is actually a weekend viewing, which there's not.
Saturday.
But most of the time they're like during the week. So if we start working somewhere, we're gonna be like constantly trying to get days where both of us are off. To be able to come to viewings. So,
and also we'll probably be one of us will probably be working a Saturday for the foreseeable. So that would make it more difficult anyway. So we're trying to view as many as we can, but then we're also viewing them whilst unemployed, so just with our savings behind us. So we're not sure if that's harder. But we've got to give it a go to at least try. And then we'll leave it a couple more weeks, and we'll just have to start work, and then hopefully just try and make it
live
work.
on a street corner or something.
No, don't joke. But so property number 1.
Well, I don't think we got it.
No, it was beautiful though. It had lovely views of Elizabeth Quay and the water.
Such cool views.
I videoed a little bit, but I was very wary that there was lots of other people in the property. But if we've got any decent footage, we'll put it in. Not holding any hope for that one.
No.
So now we've missed number 2, so we're gonna head and get ready for number 3. So wish us luck. It's later in the day. We have been soaked. We have viewed. How many have we viewed now? 3.
This should be our 4.
So we missed 1. So we've been to 2 more since. Both busy, not as busy as that first one,
no, that first
but
one
both
crazy.
Still quite busy.
We've got about 20 people probably.
They were all, so the first 3 we viewed this morning were all 2 beds, so I think it's more like there's friends going and obviously couples and stuff. We're not actually fussed about having a 2 bed. We just want a 1 bed. Anything, a 1 bed plus is great. So the one we're just about to go view now is a 1 bed, so hopefully it's obviously different sort of market. It will only have couples. So I'm hoping it's less people. There's a load of cars parking
it's getting
up.
very busy.
So we'll see. And then we're meant to have 2 more after this, but we've just looked at them, and we've decided we're not actually going to go view them. The one after this.
We're not the biggest.
The one after this is a 1-bed,
No.
but so we should probably go. But we're not the biggest fan of it. And to be honest, if we got offered it, I don't think we'd even think about. Well, we take it because we obviously want somewhere to live, but it wouldn't be our ideal choice. So yeah, and then after that, it's another 2-bed, and we just think the 2-bed market is just.
It's very competitive.
Very,
but
very.
It's a more diverse range of people who are trying for it, so
yeah,
we
and
have less chance.
Yeah, definitely. And where the competition's so big, and we don't need a 2-bed, so we just feel like we'll just keep going for the 1-beds.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we are viewing a few 2-beds next week, but in different areas, so maybe there won't be as many people.
I think central ones seem to be probably more busy. So.
Yeah, and we have literally been going back and forth, and then for the second one that we viewed,
someone put the wrong direction.
No, I just followed the link on the real estate, but for some reason we ended up like 10 minutes away from it, and we had just bought a parking ticket, and then we had to get back in the car and drive all the way back, and we got there like 5 minutes after the viewing was meant to start. So everyone had gone up to this apartment, and we didn't know what floor it was on, and it was a whole hoo-ha, but then we got there. Yeah, so...
Yeah. Well, last one for the day now. We've cut it down from 7, so...
We would have viewed 4, which is still a lot in a day.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Hopefully this one's better and not as busy. Here we go again! Woo!
Right, so to bring us up to date as to where the search is for an apartment now,
we have got one.
Yeah, so we have just been accepted, haven't we?
Yes.
And offered it.
Got offered it yesterday.
We need to pay the money, but other than that, we've actually got a place.
Yeah, we're very, very fortunate. The rental market is crazy at the moment,
really crazy.
And the apartment we've been offered is actually the second one we viewed. So we viewed it 2 weeks ago now, I want to say. The decision came yesterday, so it took a while for the decision to be made.
Yeah.
Perfect location for us. We're right by the sea, by the beach. We're very, very excited, aren't we? We're really excited. But we did view quite a few.
Yeah, we did.
It was nice. It was nice viewing the different ones we viewed in the city, out of the city, a few different areas.
Yeah, it's an area we like. It's not too. We had to pay a little bit more for it. That's how we I think that's how we managed to secure it. Is that we offered over the asking. And sort of with us not having proper jobs yet and stuff, I think that sort of helped us to secure it. We're happy with it. Really happy.
We also haven't rented before, so we don't have any rental history. No. We have only owned a property before, so they were asking for like rental references and stuff, which we didn't have. So we thought
it's been a bit tricky.
Yeah,
it's not been easy.
No, it's not been easy.
Yeah, we've done it.
Yeah. Yay! We're so excited. Yep. And as it stands, we got the offer yesterday and we move in a month, or just under a month. Just under a month.
So we've got a little bit of a wait still.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we're going to start working and stuff.
So, yay! We're so excited, aren't we?
Yeah, so obviously when we do move in, we'll probably film a video at some point. Maybe
we could do a little empty house, empty apartment tour. We have just gone for a little 1-bed, haven't we? Little 1-bed apartment. We don't need much. We just love being outside, so we just need somewhere to keep our stuff, sleep, cook,
film videos.
But that's it. And we've got a 12-month tenancy contract, so we're going to be there for 12 months. In that period, we are going back to the UK to get married, come back, and then we will be looking for a bigger property anyway after the 12 months. As we know, we've got lots of friends and family coming wanting to stay. So, although we've been trying to film as we go along through the viewings, I know we definitely didn't film when we viewed the one we've actually got.
Did we not?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we filmed the first. Oh, we filmed the first one, didn't we?
Yeah, so we didn't.
I
Yeah,
think
we haven't filmed.
the
We
first
haven't
one.
filmed after everything we've seen, but
when the car broke down, that was when we were meant to view a second one, and we didn't make it to the viewing.
Nope.
And in order to apply, we have to go to the viewing. So we then didn't apply for that one. So then the one we saw, the second one we actually physically saw after that, is this one. And I don't think we filmed it because we were in a bit of a hoo-ha with the car.
Yeah.
We didn't film that, and we also didn't film one we saw 2 days ago.
No.
So
we'll show you the ones we didn't get.
yes, we will, because we saw 2 in the same location, and then we saw 4 in the city, and then we saw 1 2 days ago that we haven't filmed about. So we're just gonna quickly talk about, because we've got little video clips of it. So the one we viewed 2 days ago, we actually really did like.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It was beautiful inside. It was like a little 2-bed villa, they call it.
Yep.
It was really nice. It had a garage, it had some outdoor space. Yeah, it was lovely, and we really liked it, and we could see ourselves being there. However, the location wasn't quite what we wanted. It wasn't bad location at all.
No.
But
you'd have to drive to everything from there, which is a bit of a sort of a little bit. It's not too bad. Like, we don't mind that, but obviously it would just be easier if you could sort of walk places. We like walking and stuff, and it was just in a housing estate, so it's sort of. It was nice though, very nice.
Yeah, and it was somewhere we could have seen ourselves staying a bit longer than a year, maybe 2 years, because we would have had the room to have friends and family come and stay. But ultimately, we wanted the location of the apartment.
Yeah.
So we got offered the apartment the day after we viewed it, and we took the apartment. So the apartment is where we're at.
Yep.
However, the villa was lovely, and if we got offered it, it would have been our second choice.
Yeah, it was extremely nice.
Yeah,
so.
It was really nice location.
No.
Really nice. It was a really nice villa. But yeah, we're going with great location, little apartment for our first year living and working in Oz.
Yeah. Okay, so that is our little life update of where we've decided to live in Australia, along with our challenges of finding an apartment.
Yeah.
I'd say. So yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye!